penalty or a red notice from the Interpol is being issued by. But we have received reports earlier that only a red notice is issued by the Interpol
Josh,
against the former president.
I'm sorry, we
Rodrigo
are
Duterte.
seeing Senator Bongo. Is that Senator Bongo on the screens speaking to the media? Can we hear what he's saying?
We're still verifying the information being delivered by Bongo, but we have seen a Facebook Live again earlier where former President Duterte is delivered outside the airport through a coaster from the tarmac. So we're still verifying if President Duterte will really speak here. But it is verified that Duterte has already arrived and is already here in NAIA, NAIA Terminal 3. May.
All right, that is confirmed. Former President Rodrigo Duterte has arrived at the NAIA. Thank you, Joash Malimban there reporting. Now we have Paulo Barcelon also standing by at the NAIA. Heavy police presence there. NAIA Terminal 3 officers are reportedly waiting to arrest former President Rodrigo Duterte. Paulo, what do you have for us?
Hi, Mai. Good morning. We were trying to get an ambush interview with with Senator Bongo, who was with the former president in Hong Kong, but we're still trying to clarify some of the details that he's trying to give us. But just a few minutes ago, he went to this very large throng of supporters, of bloggers, and of journalists trying to give a statement. But we're still trying to clarify what he is trying to say about the president. We are hearing reports that, or unconfirmed reports as of the moment, about a red notice that from Interpol, but we have to verify and double check that. As of the moment, I was trying to get a soundbite from the former special assistant to the president turned senator, but I haven't heard clearly what Senator Go is trying to tell us. But they just walked over here to this very strong police cordon. A lot of journalists still trying to get statements from the senator. I think their party is now leaving their final destination, or the next destination, still to be determined as of the moment, Mai.
All right, so I did see a photo of former President Duterte in one of our feeds here. We hope to put that on the screens for you. But Paulo, again, let us put things into context. The ICC, there is no confirmation that there is indeed a warrant of arrest that's been issued against the former president, because confidentiality is a crucial part of their work. And also you said, what did you say again about the red notice coming from the Interpol?
Yeah, we are still trying to verify what specific notice, if it was a red notice that their team had received.
Yes.
I was trying to get an ambush interview with Senator Bongo, but we were prevented by cops to try and get close to him. There's a very I would say there's a large group of supporters here and pro-Duterte streamers who are trying to cover this event live alongside us. But that's why we weren't able to really hear what Senator Go was trying to tell the media earlier. But I will double check. We will confirm what type of notice that the former president received. We're still trying to get more information about it as we see more and more people coming into this side of the terminal. Again, there's still heavy security. Some of the passengers are already stopping just to see what's going on here. And literally, the entire eyes of the terminal is on this particular corridor where we are expecting the former president to be going or to be moving in.
Okay, Paulo, who are you seeing there right now?
Well, we're seeing what appears to be a lot of our friends or of our colleagues in the media trying to cover. There's a huge police presence inside and outside of the terminal closely. We were being kept to just one entrance, Mai, in the terminal. We're not allowed to freely roam inside the terminal. We're just being kept to one side of the terminal as of the moment. Police are tightly controlling who gets access to parts of the terminal as of the moment. Like I said, a lot of the passengers who have flights that are waiting, they're coming in closer, they're stopping whatever they're doing just to watch what's going on. So there is a lot of I would say tension that's ongoing inside the terminal. And we're seeing a lot of these police people really trying to control the access, not just of media people, but ordinary supporters. Even the supporters of the former president are being barred to go nearer this particular corridor of the Terminal Mine.
Yes, Paulo, stand by for a second. We are joined by Pinky Webb. You are still watching our breaking news coverage on the Billionaire News channel. We have confirmation that former President Rodrigo Duterte has arrived straight from Hong Kong, the NAIA Terminal 3. We're waiting, and a lot of police presence there.
Getting more information. There have been reports, of course, of hundreds of police personnel over there at NAIA Terminal 3. Mai, just to recall, yesterday there was a lot of talk about the former president rather, arriving sometime in the afternoon, about 3 or 4 p.m. And all of a sudden, that has changed this morning. I had a talk with former presidential legal counsel, Salvador Panelo, and I asked him where the former president is, and he said he's actually en route. This was about 8 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. Apparently, there was a change in flight, hence he had arrived sometime around 9 a.m. here in NAIA Terminal 3. Of course, the former president came from a Thanksgiving with some OFWs in Hong Kong, thanking them together with some of the senatorial candidates of the PDP Laban. This arrest warrant or red notice has been forthcoming, has been talked about for many months. And this is the time that it probably has really come, and it might or could be implemented anytime soon. We're still trying to get the facts right and trying to get more information. The issue here is the media has been taken away really from, they're very far from where the former president is possibly at the moment. So we're getting bits and pieces of information from our friends there in the media. Our reporters, of course, who were there. Joash Malimban is there.
Yes, and Paulo Barcelon, I was just speaking to him. We have to talk about the protocol, though, because this is not going to go through just your usual arrest, because we are talking about the former president here.
That's right. Whether it's a red notice, I guess, or an arrest warrant, what happens is that, from what I understand, and which something we need to verify, of course, and Paolo's still on the line with us, something we need to verify, no, Paolo, with authorities is that what do they have at the moment? It has to be, obviously, a formal notice, and is there an ICC representative there who is supposed to serve that, let's say, red notice or arrest warrant, whatever it is they have at the moment, if they have any. And it has to be legal and it has to be right. And Paolo is still on the phone with us. Paolo, what's going on there?
Hi, Pinky. We're still here at the Terminal 3 area, waiting arrival area, wherein members of the media were kept to a certain point. So just to describe the scene for you, it's really, really tense here. A lot of the journalists and vloggers that we're seeing are just really scrambling to get the best possible angle of the former president. I haven't seen him arrive in this particular corridor yet, but a lot of security is seen here and around the terminal. I've seen people in the VIP entrance of the NAIA. There is a police presence there. There is a van there that is waiting outside. I'm not sure if the president will board that particular van, but there is heavy security presence. Pinky, you were talking to Mai earlier about protocols. This is not the usual protocol that we're seeing when a foreign or when a former president is arriving from a certain country. Obviously, things are on a hair trigger. Obviously, things are much more tense, Pinky.
Hello. This is Mai here. Would you know if there is any official who is going to speak to the media on what is going on there?
With regards, Mai, to the officials, we haven't seen any government official. We did see earlier PNP Chief General Marbil in photos, but he hasn't. No police representative has approached us yet. It's only the representatives of the former president through Attorney Vic Rodriguez and Senator Bongo. Both of them are senatorial candidates who were with the president in Hong Kong that are giving media statements as of the moment. So no high-ranking police officials still speaking to us. we're still waiting on
Right.
word if the president will go down here
Right.
or will arrive in this particular spot we're in.
We have
Yes, ma'am.
received reports that former President Duterte has left the NAIA. He was taken by the CIDG. Can you confirm?
Right now, I'm trying to confirm that information as we speak, but things are still on a hair trigger here. People are still waiting. I myself am also trying to confirm through my own sources if he had already left, but we're still waiting on word on that, Mai. Until I will get back to you, we will get back to our viewers once we get
Right.
any additional information as of the moment.
That's
Pinky,
the
Mai.
problem. That's the problem, Mai, with the reporters who are scattered all over and not allowed inside where, possibly the president was or is. But what we know right now, Paulo is outside, he's at Terminal 3, and they are kept at a distance. What we are being told right now is that the former president, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, is already supposedly with the CIDG. That's what we know so far. So if
We have Joash Malimban on the line for us. Joash, what do you know?
It has been verified by Senator Bongo that arrest notice was really issued against former President Duterte, the Interpol. Right now, Duterte did not face the media, and we have reports that he has been arrested by the PNP and is now being taken to Camp Crame. So as of right now, that's the latest information here. But we're still verifying whether Duterte was really arrested or just escorted or anything. We're going to verify that in later. So that's the latest here, Mine.
Okay, so we do have confirmation. A red notice is indeed out. Former President Rodrigo Duterte is with the CIDG and en route to Camp Crame.
Josh, are you still there? Are you still on the line?
Yes, Pinky.
Josh, what were you saying? Was it a red notice or an arrest warrant? And if you know, could there be a difference between the two?
Senator Bongo clarified that not an arrest warrant but a red notice was issued against the former President Duterte. A red notice is somehow preliminary authority given by the Interpol or the Philippine National Police to arrest high officials such as former President Duterte in order to conduct a deeper probe or investigation against the accused officials.
Josh,
And,
you said
right now,
red
Yes,
notice
Pinky.
or arrest notice? Let's clarify.
Red notice, Pinky.
Okay, red notice. All right. Go on, Josh, so we understand it better. So this is all coming
Yeah,
from
so-
Senator Bongo.
Yes, this was clarified by Senator Bongo when he faced the media earlier here in NAIA Terminal 3. And as of now, from our knowledge, former President Duterte is facing crimes against humanity by the International Criminal Court. But as I've said earlier, Senator Bongo clarified that no arrest warrant was issued by the Interpol or PPA, just a red notice from the Interpol.
So no arrest warrant issued, but a red notice was issued. That's what.
Exactly.
Okay, that's what. And you were explaining again. If you could please tell us again what a red notice is, what it means, and what are the implications of that.
A red notice is like a preliminary authority. So it's still somehow a preliminary arrest warrant given by the Interpol in order to conduct a more deeper probe regarding the high officials being arrested or being investigated by the International Criminal Court. Pinky.
Okay. So there's some terminologies now that we're learning, and possibly it might be good to also talk to some experts regarding this. Joash, will get back to you anytime you have new information. But Senator Bongo and the rest, wasn't he with the senatorial candidates, Attorney Vic Rodriguez and even Philip Salvador? Did you see them as well?
Yes, Pinky. We have seen here Attorney Vic Rodriguez, but he did not arrive together with Senator Bongo. He came here at a much later time and joined the supporters of former President Duterte, where he stated that he did not know about the situation and he was not sure whether former President Duterte will really be arrested here in NAIA. But he said that he joined here in order to support the president together with different groups calling to protect former President Duterte. Pinky.
All right. Which area are you exactly at right now, Joash?
We're here at NAIA Terminal 3, Pinky.
Still, yeah.
We're still inside the premises at the VIP area.
Doon pa rin. Okay, nandyan pa rin kayo. All right. Thanks, Josh, for that. I will get back to you anytime you have any more information, Mai. So yeah, that's what it is.
So what we
Apparently,
know,
it's a red
former
notice,
President
which-
Rodrigo Duterte is with the CIDG. We don't know if he is going to be turned over to the Interpol because there is a representative of the Interpol there at the NAIA earlier.
There was. Yeah, okay. So I guess what we have to reiterate right now is what Senator Bongo had told members of the media, that it was a red notice that was issued to the president. And at the moment, as Mai mentioned a while ago, we also have confirmation that the former president, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, is currently with the CIDG and on their way to Camp Crame. We're going to be taking a very short break. We'll be back with more breaking news. Stay with us.